Hello, everyone, and welcome to Crypto Newbie. My name is Melissa, and today I want to be sharing with you all the strategies on how to invest in crypto if you are a newbie with minimal risk, right? And I know a lot of people are really scared about getting into crypto because they don't understand it and it's really like a foreign land to most people. And this video is really about debunking all that scariness, I would say, and allow you to have an understanding of crypto and how do you invest in crypto with minimal risk and at the same time, you can make a decent amount of money. Now, why would I want to do this video? It's simply because I realized that times are hard. And I also realized that in the crypto world, times are not so hard. And thus, I really want to create a YouTube channel to educate all the newbies out there. How do you start, right? And I know it's a scary thing, and I know a lot of YouTubers, when you go watch their videos, it's like really high end, right? And a newbie will not understand. So I've put that in a very simple form. I hope you enjoy this video, and if you do click a like and subscribe. And before I go into the video, just one last thing. This particular video was made with a few friends, right? They requested for it and I went in and I showed them. So you will see possibly some like somebody talking, but it's not going to be a lot. So I think it will still be really valuable, as this video was really shared among a lot of my friends and a lot of them have really liked it and find it really valuable, have already invested in crypto and are now making some money, right? So let's get started. So welcome everybody to this
Welcome.
Crypto 101 class. Okay, so disclaimer, I'm not a crypto expert and I'm not a financial advisor, so I am only teaching you what I know. Okay, so every time you do any investment, make sure that you do your own research. Okay, so since this is Crypto 101, I'm going to start with what is cryptocurrency. Okay, so and I wanted to share with you guys what is cryptocurrency, because a lot of people are we are hearing, or some people are not hearing, but a lot of people are hearing about crypto, and they are also hearing that a lot of people are making a lot of money. In fact, this year is the crypto bull run. Okay, so before I go into the crypto bull run, let me just share with you this screen. As you can see over here, what is cryptocurrency, and here's what you should know. All right, so cryptocurrencies let you buy goods and services or trade them for profit. Here's more on what it is and how you're going to protect yourself. uh, Basically, a cryptocurrency is a digital currency, all right, that you can buy goods and services. I think in the future, um, it is definitely going to be used to buy a lot of goods and services. So maybe now it is more like trading. Um, and so as you can read over here, how much they are worth and whatnot. So Daddy, off your, you need to mute and off your thing. Okay. So as you can see over here, Bitcoin is the #1 cryptocurrency and Ethereum is the #2. All right. So why is cryptocurrency now so hot? Okay, usually what normally crypto starts to really go up, and it's a bull run in 2021 for crypto, right? The last time there was a bull run, I think, if I'm not mistaken, probably like 4 years ago, that there was a bull run. And the bull run doesn't happen all the time, which is why whenever there is a crypto bull run, you should go in, because that is when you will make money, and a lot of people will become millionaire this year if you know what you're doing, or making a few 100,000. It is not difficult at all, right? With a very little capital. That's why a lot of people goes into crypto. And when I say very little capital, it can be like 2,000 to 200,000, because when a crypto bull run, basically it can go to 100x or 1,000x. Okay, so uh, So basically, these are all the different crypto. So let me go through some basics with you guys. I'm going to shift to a different screen. I don't know whether you'll be able to see the different screen or not. Tell me if you cannot see it. I'm changing to a Google screen. Can you see my screen now?
Can.
Okay. So I'm going to look at CoinGecko. So these are the few things that you must remember. Okay, CoinGecko is something that you should know when you are playing crypto, because in CoinGecko, there are other sites as well, but I will just cover the CoinGecko site. Basically, CoinGecko will actually show you what are all the different cryptocurrencies that there is currently, right, in the market, and how they are doing. So if you can see over here, the number one cryptocurrency is always Bitcoin. That's why you see they are number one. And what is the volume that's being traded, you can actually see here. And what is the number, the total supply of Bitcoin? It is actually 21 million. Okay. And Ethereum, I don't know why you can't see over here, is infinity. That means there's really a lot of supply already right now, and so on and so forth. So what you see over here basically is the ranking is as of today, right? Maybe tomorrow when you go in, it will be a totally different ranking. So as you can see, if you are trading in the top 20 crypto, you are very safe. So which are the top 20? As you can see all here, until here is top 20. So more, if you're not familiar to crypto, you will find that a lot of all these coins are a little bit unfamiliar to you. The top two crypto coins are actually Bitcoin and Ethereum. So this is the one where I bought Ethereum about 3 years ago, and it went up by 500%. So at that time when I bought it for like 200 over dollar USD, and now it's already 1,742. I sold it at around, if I'm not mistaken, about 1,300, and it's still going up. And so at that time, I thought, hey, I better sell. I think maybe it will come down, but it didn't. So, and that will normally happen. So not to worry, because you will never be able to sell at the highest high or the lowest low, right? Or rather, you will not be able to buy at the lowest low, and you'll never be able to sell at the highest high, as long as you make a very decent profit. So I'm going to share a little bit about why people are so scared when you don't know how to trade, right? Because fundamentally, you must always go at a low price and sell at a high price. And you must also know that when you are trading crypto, especially if you're trading with very stable coin, let's say for instance, the top 20 coin will be considered very stable, right? A lot of people will lose money if, let's say for instance, Bitcoin now is at 40. I mean, this is crazy. It's 45,000 Bitcoin. So if you currently buy this Bitcoin at 45,000, right? And maybe in a week time, you see that this Bitcoin go down to 35,000, and the fluctuation in crypto is like that. It is very huge. The fluctuation is ridiculously huge. So maybe in next week, you see it goes down to 35,000, then you panic, then you think that you lost money, right? Then you sell. Of course, you lose money lah, because you bought at 45 and you sell at 35, right? So in cryptocurrency and in any kind of trading, you do not buy buy any of this instrument with the money that you need, like currently. So if you take all your salary and buy, and then next month you are hoping that the crypto will go up so that you can sell, right? Then it is very dangerous, and you should never do that, right? You should only trade with money that is you don't need now, and you probably don't need in the next 6 months or 1 year. Okay. And you don't depend on the crypto to go up, because you don't know when. Although right now there's a crypto bull run, and obviously it will go up very fast. But the thing is, this is trading, right? So my advice to you is, anytime you go in, you're prepared to hold, right? Holding means you hold for a year at least, all right? Or in this case, in this year, 2021 is 6 months. You are prepared to hold, but at the same time, right? Of course, when it goes up, you can sell, right? But in crypto, another thing that you must remember is that until and unless it goes up at least 10 times, you don't even sell, because it is just too little, right? In crypto, if it goes double up, you don't be very happy, because it's very common that it will just go double up the price in a week. which is crazy, right? Compared to stock or any other thing, any other instrument, whether it's commodity, stock, or even currency, does not fluctuate like crypto. That's why crypto, you can make a lot of money if you know how to do it. Okay. Uh, so basically, there are two terms that you need to know in crypto. The main coin is basically Bitcoin, right? I think all of you have heard of Bitcoin. Any other coin is actually called alternate coin. Obviously, Ethereum is normally not called alternate coin because Ethereum is very close to Bitcoin. Every time Bitcoin rises, Ethereum will go accordingly, right? So the chart pattern of Ethereum follows Bitcoin. Then you see the third here is called Tether. Tether is actually USDT, right? USDT. And why this is so important, this is highly traded, this is called USDT, as you can see here. Why is the third? Is because USDT is pegged to USD. So a lot of the exchange that you go into will be using USDT as the currency to trade, right? So at this point, got any question before I move on? Okay, no question.
Oh,
I will move on. So as you can see, if I scroll down, there are just like so many different coins. So the further down it is, right, the more dangerous it is, because it is very possible that any of these coin may just like tapao and that's it, disappear. Okay. um, and also there are a lot of coins that are not listed right now, right? They are not listed, and those are the coins where we call it gems, right? Because even though they are not listed, okay, you see this paid network here. I have a friend, or my previous sifu, he made a lot of money from paid network. He made a lot of money. The reason why he made a lot of money from paid network was he bought it before it was listed. So you just imagine, it's just like your stock. So if let's say at the time when you buy Apple before they become very famous, or you bought, Microsoft before they are Microsoft of today, you'll be very, very rich, right? It's the same thing, because when they go into IPO, or anytime a company goes into IPO, the stock prices will just rise up, right? And when you buy, it's usually cheap. But in the world of crypto, it's not called IPO, it's called IDO. And when you buy, it's crazy cheap. It's like 1 cent, 2 cent, 3 cent. It's so cheap. That's why you can go into crypto. However, for those crypto that have not been listed, these are the new projects that are about to come. And if they have not been listed, right, they will be like very, very cheap and you can buy it, but they are also highly dangerous to invest, right? Highly dangerous to invest, because if the project doesn't kick off, it doesn't get listed, you can actually burn your money. So you have to be very careful in terms of all those unlisted projects, and whether you should go in or not. So the way to, I will also teach you what is the way to trade it. Because if you manage to get something like paid network that got, that got listed, and the price went crazy high like this, like 1,000 times, then you are going to become very rich, right? Your 2,000 can be 200,000. That's how it become like that. 2,000 become 200,000. It's crazy in crypto, right? And in this case, usually for this kind of 2,000, 1,000x, you probably have to wait for about a year. But then if you ask me, is it worth waiting? Obviously, from 2,000 to 200,000 is definitely worth waiting, right? So I will teach you a strategy on how to do that, and how to minimize your what you call your exposure later, and make crypto something very easy for you to be able to trade. So now let me go into, before I go into the different exchanges that we do for crypto, let me actually go into what we call a trading view, right? So I'm actually looking at trading view here, and let me show you trading view. What you need to do is also to remember trading view. You can sign in, this is free, right? Just as just now this one, the coin get over here, let me close this off. Over here, CoinGecko is free, right? These two very important to remember. There are a few things you need to remember in crypto. In fact, there could be more and more things, but I'm just giving you the crypto 101 today, and so that you know what you need to do. Okay, so trading view is the chart. So I will show you as SXP USD. Okay. And over here, okay, how do you put SXP USD? Sorry, you make sure that this is SXP is a crypto symbol, right? You make sure you type crypto, because if you put SXP USD and you key in stock, you will not find, because it's not a stock, it's not a forex, it's not a future, it's crypto. Okay, we're talking about crypto right now. And you can use XSP, USDT, USD, or USDT, it doesn't matter, right? And all the things that you see over here are the exchanges. They are listed on Binance, FTX, Bitrex, Poloniex, and whatnot. So you don't have to remember so many different exchanges. The main exchange that you want to remember is Binance, and I would recommend that you do most of your trading in Binance. I used to use Remitano, but Remitano is a little bit more difficult. However, if you are not trading the main crypto or the famous cryptocurrency, it is not listed in the big exchange like Binance, and you may end up having to open up a few accounts in different exchanges. But I'm not going to confuse you about that. Let's just focus on Binance as the exchange that you need to trade crypto in. And I want to show you charts, right? Because it is important that you have an appreciation of chart before you trade. Okay, so I will just show you SXP USD, and I'll show you a few so that you can see. Okay, this basically is XXP, is called swipe, right? I bought it around, in fact, I bought it, when I bought it, it was at 168 around here. In fact, I only bought it a few days ago. Around 168, you just see how many days ago? I'm here at 168. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 days ago, right? And it has already gone up from 168 to 233 now. And that's a lot, right? In 6 days. 163 to 233 is how many percent? At least 40% going up. So what I am doing is I am looking at the day, 1 day. Okay. When you're looking at the chart, the best time to look at is on a 1 day interval. So when you click over here, right, at the side, you can see 1 second, 1 minute, 1 hour. You don't want to go into that. The main thing that you want to see is 1 day, right? Just to see the pattern and to see how this particular SXP is going. Okay, and I will also share with you why I went into XXP. Okay, so if I want to see like a bigger view of this entire chart, I usually go and look at 1 week. So in a week, there I can see better, but this was too small to see. So I go back to 1 day, right? So when I go back to 1 day, I will make this a bit smaller in terms of my view so that I can see, uh, and I can also squeeze it down so that I can see better like that. Okay, all right. So basically over here, you see it's this XXP only started. So from here I can see already, it only launched in July 2020, right? And typical of any IDO, as well as IPO, is that after it is launched, it will start spiking up. So it did, right? In July, that it was launched, it spiked up to over here in August. Within a month, it spiked up to its highest. So how high did it go? It went up to $4.30. From the time it started up was about 59 cents. So how do I see that the 59 cents is over here, right? When I click over here, I can see on the right, on the most right, the amount. And when I put my cursor here, you just look at the most right, $4.30. Can you see all this on USD? You will have to do your own conversion later, because I'm looking at SXP USD. You cannot find SXP Malaysia Ringgit. You cannot find SXP Singapore Ringgit. Okay, it's either USD or USDT, and they are the same. USDT is pegged to USD. That's all you just need to remember.
Where do I see the four USD?
Okay, so you see, if I move over here, you see or not? See this number? See the number?
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Mm.
So when I put here, then I can see. Okay, So why did I buy? Because I know that the highest price was at 430, and now it has gone down to here. Like I said, you will never, of course, if I buy here, that would be the best lah. Here is only like 60 cents, 70 cents, but you can never catch it at the lowest. If so happen you're the lowest, okay, this is the mentality. If ever at this point in time it goes down to here, a lot of people don't want to buy. You know why? You're scared, right? So actually in trading, in whether it's in crypto or stock or whatever, you always buy when people don't want to buy, and you always sell when people don't want to sell. Right? So over here is actually the best time to buy. But okay, so for now, because there's a crypto bull run, right, it's very unlikely that you will be able to get it around this area, simply because everything is moving up already. All the cryptocurrency, as I was like looking at quite a number, and it's all moving up. So impossible to buy here. So here was when in December. So when you were in December, January, you have been able to pick it up, and that's when by here, if you do here and you come up to here, can you imagine you bought in December at about 60 cents, now it's 2 something. How many times have you already made? But that is not a lot. That's not a lot in crypto. So I would say that you wait lah, did go at least, at the very least 10 times. Okay. So that is why I bought around here, right? I bought where? I bought around here. I bought around here. I bought it here because I saw the potential, and especially in cryptocurrency, when things are moving in the current year where there's a crypto run, uh, my I know that this thing very likely will shoot above this level. All right, very likely. So that's why I bought. Okay, and when I bought, it was around here, so I thought it was a good time. So that is the thing. And then I also wanted to show you Ethereum. Ethereum, remember, is the second largest cryptocurrency, and it is very, very stable. If you trade Ethereum, if you trade Bitcoin, you trade Ethereum, you don't have to worry that you will ever go bust. You will never go bust when it's very, very stable. However, because it's very, very stable, just like those blue chip, the movement is very small comparatively to the other coins called the altcoins, right? Altcoins is ALT, alternate coins. If the term that people always use is just called altcoins, ALT, altcoins, okay? So over here, if you look at Ethereum, right, I will show you when I bought. Okay, this is a week chart, and I bought it around here, 200 plus, 200 plus. Was it yeah, it's around 2019 lah. So when I bought at 2019, there wasn't much movement. So from 2019 here until even like when they were moving here, right, it's not a lot. It just went double, right? So to me, as I mentioned to you guys, I will not sell my crypto if it goes double because it's too little. Crypto should not be a double. So I only sold it when it moved up 5 times, which was somewhere around here, and then it's continued to move up. So maybe I should have hold on to it, but there are also opportunity costs. So what I'm doing now is for the money that I've made, right, from the amount, I am using the money that I've made to reinvest and to buy other alternate coins, right? So basically you make money from one coin, you use the money to buy another coin, so you won't touch your capital. So that is one way of doing it with very little capital. Once you generate the money, you just roll and roll and roll and roll and roll, right? So that because your capital is not touched, you're only using the profit that you make, then it becomes even much easier, better to do. Of course, if you want more, you can pump it in. In fact, there's one guy, he's on YouTube. He pumped in 50,000 USD, and he put in a portfolio of crypto, and he's looking at making $1 million this year. So it is totally possible. It is totally not impossible to make $1 million ringgit in this current year for crypto, because it is the crypto run. I cannot say the same for next year lah. Next year, if you want to make $1 million ringgit, maybe cannot. If there's no more crypto run, then it will be like very, very small movement, so you're not able to make that much money. Okay. So the one more that I want to go through is XRP, because I know Helen is interested in XRP. So let's go into XRP. And I will look back at the day chart. Okay, let me just look at overall. This is the week chart. Again, why I bought into XRP is because I saw when it first went up, the highest was at $2.70, right? So now the price is only 48 cents. In fact, even now it's still very worth it to buy because it is only 47 cents. I bought, the time when I bought was 26 cents, right around here. Not around here, where was it? Around here, right? Which was, this is a week chart, sorry. Let me go back to the day. Yeah, I think it's more than a week ago that I bought XRP. So that was at around 20 over cent, around here, around here. End of January, somewhere beginning of February, okay? And it's probably more than a week and it has already gone up like almost double. So that is how crazy crypto is, right? Everything is moving up. So I bought it because I know there is potential, despite the fact that there is some so-called security concern and whatnot. And also XRP is um, one of the top cryptocurrencies. If we were to go back here and look at XRP, okay, let me go up again. XRP is number 5, right? With 45 million in supply, right? And a market cap of 22, it's not million, 22 billion, okay? So the more amount of market cap there is, market capitalization, the more stable that particular cryptocurrency is, and you don't have to worry that they will fall up. So it is the number 5. So definitely worth buying, okay? So these are some of the things that you will have to consider when you go into crypto. So you may be asking, wow, got so many, does it mean that each and every one you buy? No lah. You have to see what speaks to you, and so that becomes a very individual kind of a very individual decision, right? So basically what I would recommend if you want to go and create a portfolio of crypto is like this. So let me stop sharing this for a while and I share something else. um, let me show you. Okay, so from a cryptocurrency perspective, this is what I think you should be doing, and it will be the same as any stock. Okay, hang on, I want to make the font a bit bigger so that you all can see. Okay, so I would say buy between, I think 10 would be good, right? 10 different crypto. And when I say 10 different cryptocurrency, it can be a very small portfolio. Let's say, for instance, you decide to put 2,000, either it's a ringgit or Singapore dollar, doesn't matter lah. Say 2,000 because Jessica is in Singapore. So I'll just put ringgit for some illustration, right? So if you have 10 portfolio, what does it mean when you do that? When you spread out your portfolio, it will just mean that each portfolio, right, you probably only have 200 ringgit, right? So, and it's totally possible again to do in crypto. And this will be playing it very small. Then obviously you can also do something like this, all right? RM 20,000. And then each of your portfolio could be, this is a suggestion. Of course, you don't have to follow this. But what I'm saying is that you need to diversify, right? That is how to make it safe. Okay, so when you diversify, maybe what you need to do is 70% of your portfolio, right? Portfolio is actually on the top. Maybe you want it to be the top 20 crypto, right? Again, this is just a suggestion. And you want to have a 30% of new, what we call new gems, because these gems are not even listed yet, not listed, but these are highly dangerous. You may lose all of the money, but this is where also you are going to get possible 1,000 times. profit. So of course, if you put 10 of your different portfolio and all the 10 is to new gem, then very highly risky and highly dangerous. But my thinking is that if you put 70%, 70 to 80 lah, depending on your risk appetite, right, of this, and maybe here 20 to 30% on new gems, not listed, so that you can get 1000x profit, or either not listed or very unknown. It could also be not listed or not, I would say unknown, and not many people are talking about it. AK, how do I even say unknown really? Okay, very unknown. So then hardly anybody want to talk about it. Not many people are investing, and these are usually very, very cheap, right? When I talk about these unknown gems or the not listed, they are very cheap. But if you hit the jackpot, is really hitting a jackpot. It's like, it's better than buying a lottery, because the percentage of you winning this is very high compared to buying a lottery. Okay, so let me give you an example of one of these unknown gems. It is currently, I'll give you an example of something that is already listed, but in a very small exchange, and I'll also give you an example of something that have not been listed and something that you can actually go in to buy. Okay, oh, has not been, no, it has not been, just only just listed. There are also some not listed. Okay, let me give you an example of that later. Okay, so any question before I move on again to talk about the gems or the unknown or not listed?
Nope.
Okay, let me go on. Um, so I will share another screen, share back this screen here, right? Okay, so Daddy. Okay, so let us go back into this something called unknown gem. Not many people are looking at it. Not many people are talking about it, but it has a huge potential. This is what I'm looking at. As you can see, it is only traded against USDT, not even USD, and I cannot find it against USD, and it's pretty unknown. Okay, if I were to look at the day chart over here, this is a crypto called DOS, DOS. Okay, so the day chart over here, it was launched in 11 August 2020, right? And if you were to look at what happened, it has gone down all the way. And now it looks like it may go up, but it is still very low. If you look at the price here, it's only 10 cents. In fact, today I just bought 10 cents. So, but the upside is it can go up to here, right? It can go up to 38 cents at its highest. And this has an upside of even getting more than 38 cents. It is a very, very undervalued and under, how to say, under not as much traded. And so see, when people don't really want to trade it, people don't really want to talk about it, it's very cheap. But by the time a lot of people want to trade it and a lot of people want to talk about it, then it becomes very expensive. Then it's like hard to go in. So right now, because some of the things are going up so high, you also want to buy some of what we call the unknown coins, so that when it goes up, you're going to make a lot of money. So now you may be asking, how do I know that I should be going for a coin like DOS, right? So this is where you do research, and where is the best research. So let me introduce you to something that all of you already know, and all of you are actually using it, but probably now you're using it for entertainment. You go into YouTube, okay? And in YouTube, you basically, right, can do something like DOS. Okay, maybe you don't know DOS. So you could just put top alternate coins. So it comes out already. Top altcoins for 2021. And then you start scrolling down. And basically, there are just so many over here. This is Altcoin Daily. Altcoin Daily is pretty good. I'm subscribed to it, so I would say that you may want to subscribe to Altcoin Daily. And there are a lot. So you need to really look at and do your homework. After a lot of these are reviews basically, and when they do reviews, right, it is not just a review on they don't simply when they do a review, and I really like this guy, a chain of blocks, yeah. This person is very good. I highly recommend that you follow him.
To fresh sales, the feature-packed, affordable CRM for businesses of all.
Is there anything better than discovering that under the radar altcoin before everyone else notices it?
No.
Okay, I'm going to stop him for a while, but basically, right, if you go in and look at what this person say, there's a lot of review. So what do they do when they review, right? When they review, they will actually talk about the coins, and they're not just say, oh, this coin, go buy, no lah. They will actually tell you what the coin is all about, why they think you should go into the coin, what is the potential, and what is the project all about. So all of these coins are not just hype. The reason why the coins are going up is because they have a real world project. That means it is used for something useful, right? And because it is used for something useful, therefore there is this potential to go up. So I'm going to just play this for a while, especially on the DOS coin, just to let you know why I went in to buy DOS, okay? After I read his review, and then not just his, but a few other people's review, and then I decide that I wanted to go into this particular DOS alternate coin, which is very unknown. Okay, and this guy is also very good, JRNY Crypto. Take note of him, JRNY Crypto. He does come out with a lot of reviews as well on alternate coins that you may want to have a look. Okay, so let me just play this so that you can see what I'm trying to say. And obviously, instead of going to YouTube, you can also go and search for all the coins yourself, right? You can search, it's all in Google. And then you can go into all the different because any of these small coins, they will also have their website. They will also talk about the projects that they are doing. So there needs to be some research, okay, that you need to do. And if you're too lazy, you don't want to do the research, actually you go into YouTube. All these people, they have done a good job in their research. You just listen to what they have to say for all the different coins. And there are so many different coins. It is really up to you to decide what coins you want to go into. So let me just play this for a while and let you guys have an idea.
No, there's not. And today, I'm going to show you 4 altcoins that are ready to explode for huge returns. And the best part is, no one is really talking about these. I'm also going to tell you how you can win up to $100 in free crypto just for watching this video. So sit back, because it's time to make some money this alt season. And it all starts right now. What's up? And thanks for clicking in. My name is Jason, and today we're looking at 4 more altcoins with massive potential to explode for enormous gains. I'll be focusing on a few lesser known coins. Now, I'm not saying you've never heard of these, but they're all outside the top 50 altcoins according to market cap at the time of this recording. I'm going to explain these projects so you can understand the use cases, and I'll let you know why I like them and where I see the price headed in the future. My last altcoin video netted some amazing profits, so let's see if we can replicate that again. And if you want $100 in crypto, please take 1 second and hit that like button, because the more likes this video gets, the more crypto I'm actually going to give away. More to come on those details in just a minute. Right now, it's time to get into the first altcoin on my list.
As someone who influenced me, is my book on these shelves, or was that one of the ones you got rid of?
All right, the first project we're going to look at is DOS Network, and this is another Oracle service. I've done other videos on DOS in the past before their launch, but they have officially launched their mainnet. I know Chainlink, band protocols, these are the more popular oracles, but DOS, you'll see a fraction of the market cap. I think it's still too early to tell which of these Oracle services will be the main player, and I think in this landscape there's going to be room for multiple. So DOS is an interesting project, a decentralized Oracle service to boost blockchain usability. And they have a great team. And if we look down here, you'll start to see use cases are similar to other oracles. We're authenticating real world data so we can incorporate it into a blockchain. That's basically the concept of oracles. And that's something that's really going to help the usability of blockchains, not only for blockchain, people that are building blockchain technology, but people that want to use this technology. So interesting here, strategic partners, they have a partnership with Google Cloud Partner Advantage. So that's a new partnership to take note of. And also, if you look at their roadmap, so launch the mainnet on Ethereum, but if you look here at Q1 of 2021, deploy Oracle functionality on Binance Smart Chain. So that's going to be huge when this actually does happen. So again, I'm not going to get into the frequently asked questions. I will leave the link to the other video I made on DOS, but I do want to show you this. They do have this up and running right now. So if you look here, this is the live dashboard for staking. So as most Oracle services, DOS network is a proof of stake protocol. So these are the nodes that are validating transactions on the network. And you can come in here, you can connect your wallet, and you can stake, or you'll earn a percentage of the fee.
Okay, let me stop for a while when he talks about staking. So what it actually means is that after you buy cryptocurrency, you can stake them. And to stake them actually means that you get an interest for putting it into a certain exchange, and you get a percentage of interest from your coins. So it is actually quite good. And some of the staking, some of the interest that is being paid by some of this network, like for instance, there's one operator called Celsius. The percentage of interest is up to like 20% a year for the cryptocurrency that after you buy and you put them in Celsius, for instance. It can be up to 16% or whatever. So it's very, very high. Excuse me. Definitely better than FD. So not only can you buy cryptocurrency and then and you can also store it and then earn interest from it.
And you will have to pay a commission, but you can see all the stats here. You could come in, you could select your node. If you had a wallet connected up here, you would be able to stake behind that. So that's really cool. That is up and running. Now, if we look at the price here, 6.5 cents, and it's fluctuated. I've seen it kind of,
Okay, another pause is that at this point of time when he made this video, this is at 6.5 cents, and I bought it today for 10 cents. So definitely has already moved up.
Following this for probably 6 to 9 months at this point. I've seen it as low as like 2.5, 3, and I've seen it as high as about 15. So if we look here at the all-time high, it's 38 cents. The market cap's only 8 million. Now, when you compare that to Chainlink at 9 billion, and even Band is at 200 million, it's not going to take a lot of support to get this to move and move in a quick fashion. So when you couple that with some of the things that they're going to be doing over the course of this year, it looks like a project that is set up for success. I'm going to get behind it, as I think oracles are just a needed use case in blockchain, in DeFi, and I think DOS with their team and some of the partners that they've set up, this could be as good as any of them. So think about DOS Network, do your own research, and
okay. So so basically, right, a lot of this all this kind of stuff here that we're talking about is the real world use case, right? In terms of blockchain, very IT centric. People who are from IT probably understand a little bit. And for instance, DeFi, when you hear DEFI, that is what it means by decentralized finance. And the banks and the whole world basically are going into decentralized financing. And in terms of like even people like Celsius, they are giving out loans. So the world is moving towards getting loans and doing a lot of all this financial trading that is not the typical way. So now the world is moving into cryptocurrency, and if you ask me, I think we are in the place where we are just starting to, and that's why there's a lot of hype and a lot of growth in this area. Okay. So this is basically one of the things that I mentioned to you that is very what we'll call as very unknown coin. But there are also those that have just, for instance, just recently listed, and some are not even listed. So one of the coin that have just recently listed that I told my son on is Carbon. Carbon is CRBN, and how I got to know about Carbon is because I was trying to trade. This. Just trying to move this out of the way. It's very annoying. How do I move this out of the way? Okay. So basically, right, Carbon, CRBN token. So why I like about Carbon is because when we look at Carbon, right, Carbon is actually a social crypto hub, and I got to know about Carbon because I was trying to trade DOS. And because I was trying to trade DOS, I cannot trade it on Binance. Okay, hang on a minute. Before I go into Carbon, let me, I forgot to tell you guys one thing. I'll go back to cryptocurrency here. So for instance, if any of these you want to trade, let's say for instance, you decide that you want to do Polkadot, because Polkadot is like big hoo-ha on Polkadot. Everybody talks about Polkadot, or even Cardano, which is the ADA, everybody talks about it. So I'll give you some example. Let's say if I go into Cardano. Okay, Cardano has gone up like crazy. It's now 82 cents. And if you go into some of the YouTube reviews and whatnot, Cardano or ADA is meant to go up to either $5 or $10. That is the prediction. All right. So which is why with this kind of prediction and with the kind of projects that they have, if you go into their reviews, it is going to shoot up. So my view is that below $1 is still a very, very good price. And you can see Cardano has shot up like crazy. And then it has actually moved down. Oh, okay, I shot up here, right, on the 10th of February. And Cardano, what the, wait, what is this? Which chart? How come it went down? No, wait, hang on.
Everything went down. Just
Went down,
30 minutes ago.
Yes,
Everything.
okay, great. Fantastic.
Everything went down 30 minutes ago.
Fantastic. Ooh, I love that. Okay. Woo! Okay, let's look at this. This is exciting. Let's look at ADA. Cardano is ADA, ADA. Token is called ADA. Okay, Cardano. Okay, on the day chart, it doesn't look like it has gone down. Oh, I know why. Because I'm not looking at the day chart. So for crypto, you may want to look at, if you want to see the movement in the day, you need to look at the 4-hour chart. I see it's gone down. 4-hour, 1-hour chart. All right. Okay, great. I'm going to wait for it to go down a bit. Then I buy. Okay. So, right. So this is one of the things that I wanted to tell you guys. I did not go into ADA. All right. I wanted to go into ADA. So when you move, it will go correspondingly. Let me show you the week. Okay, if I go on the week, right, you will see that ADA and a lot of such coins, it went up, it went down, nothing much happened, and then suddenly it shoot up like crazy, right? So I feel that it has shot up like crazy, and I didn't want to buy it because, let me show you in any typical chart, anything that goes up must come down. This is going up like some crazy, don't know what. You can see here, from here to here is like crazy, right? Every time it goes up, it will come down. It goes up, it'll come down. This is typical in any chart at all, whether you're talking about crypto or you're talking about anything, stock, whatever, right? Just like over here, when it goes up, it will come down. Anything goes up, will come down. Anything goes up, will come down. It's never a straight line. So which means to say that whenever you see, but this is crazy, like this is crazy. That's why we are saying this is a crypto run. So when it goes up like that, for sure it'll come down, right? So when do you buy? You don't buy when it's like that, you buy when it pulls down. And you will notice that I have this red and yellow. I'm not going to explain why I have a red and yellow, but basically I put this here. It's an indicator for me to know when it crosses, it is going up. When it crosses the other way around, it's going down. So I'll be able to know when to go in, right? That is a bit too technical for you guys. I will not be sharing that here, and that is too much information anyway. So basically, for you guys to know is when you push down, wait for it to pull down before you buy. Okay, don't go in for more. For more meaning fear of missing out. Oh, go on. Oh, everybody say buy, then you go and buy. Don't even know what you're buying and at what point, right? So you always wait for it to pull down. The green one is going up and the red one obviously is going down, as you can see, right? Okay, sorry, I wanted to share with you something. Now, if let's say you want to trade this particular coin called this particular token called ADA, right? It's by Cardano, but the coin is called ADA. You want to know where you can trade it, right? So you go into, this is a Harmony 24-hour chart. 1 hour went down. Okay. Okay, so you then move down here. That's why CoinGecko is very important. So once I move down here, I will be able to see for this particular coin called ADA, where can I trade it, right? So I can trade it in Binance, which I'm suggesting that if you want to trade crypto, just open Binance. Most things you can trade here. Some things like DOS, you cannot because those are the small coins. So Binance. So no problem, you can trade, right? Then let's say I give you an example of coins that you cannot trade here. So I'll search here, like just now the DOS, right? I go in here, I take a look at DOS, and then you will see that in DOS, you see everything went down, but not DOS. DOS was going up. Okay, so in DOS, where can you trade? Ignore these two sponsored. This is just sponsored. You need to look at these are the exchange that you can trade DOS. So how I found out about Carbon is because I was in Gate.io trying to trade this. I was trying to go into Bit. What happened to BitMax? Went away already. It's no longer tradable for DOS. Okay. Okay. So Gate.io, I was in there. And I saw that they were trying to list Carbon. So Carbon have just been listed, and who told you that? Oh, okay. So basically, right, Carbon have just been listed only, so it's very new, and I actually quite like Carbon because Carbon is a social network for crypto. See, it's a social crypto hub. There is no social crypto hub, and the good part about Carbon is if you go into their then they'll even tell you where you can trade it. So now you're able to trade it in Gate.io. I think I will get some Carbon because they're having some promotion. Then it says blah blah, it gives you all that kind of thing, and these are all their partners and their founders and whatnot. It is not stated here, but if you go into Gate.io, it will actually tell you that before it got listed, right? Before it got listed, it actually tells you that if you bought it during the time before it listed and it didn't manage to, there are some coins that will say that to you, which is also the good part of being in crypto. Remember at first I was saying that all these unknown coins, if they have not been listed, is a bit dangerous, but there are some of the coins that are so confident in themselves that during the time when they are not listed yet, they actually tell you that if they do not hit the certain number, and they are not able to list, they will return all your money back, and Carbon is one of it. So it's actually very good. So I would definitely look at Carbon. In fact, I will be going into Carbon to get something, and in Gate.io they have some promotion. See, they have this one, 750,000 Carbon CRBN February rewards, right? So just take a look at what is the Carbon price right now, CRBN. Let's look at Carbon. It should be very cheap. See, it is the rank. Okay, if you look at Carbon, it's ranked 874. I just saw it where, and it is 14 cent. Okay, so Carbon, although very cheap, is still, how should I say, more expensive than DOS. Market cap is very, very low. They are at, let me see, let me look at, yeah. So it went up all the way to 20 cents and now it is about 14 cents. I mean, it's still very cheap lah. It's terribly cheap. And so usually you will find that these are the kind of coins, right? Once they go up, because the market cap is so little, see, only 4 million. By the time it goes up to like, you know, like crazy market cap of say 32 million, because the circulating supply is about 32. So if it goes into market cap a lot, like crazy, maybe 20 billion or whatever it is, then the price here will shoot up, and this is where you get your 100x and a 1000x, right? And so just remember that you balance your portfolio so that you don't get burned. Okay. Okay. So I think that's it for my talk today. It's already an hour. Is there any specific question that you guys would like to find out?
So now what do we buy?
You give money to me, I buy food.
Huh? You sure not? You buy, you don't give it to me. I'm not buying. So the what to buy is the thing that I normally don't advise people, because that is where, how to say, after I tell you the wrong thing to buy, you lose money, you're going to blame me. So you take the general rule that I just told you, right? You have to look at the first, you put some money into the first 20 coins that I just shown you on CoinGecko. And you then look at the chart to see whether you're comfortable to buy. And then you go into YouTube to find out more about the coin before you buy. And so that is what you should be doing, instead of asking. And in fact, even if you take a course from all this guru, they will not be telling you what to buy. You will have to make that decision yourself. But I can tell you what I already bought. I bought DOS. I bought XRP. Okay, let me tell you what I bought and what I plan to buy. This is me. You don't have to follow me. I'm just telling you, I'm sharing with you what I did. And everybody will be different. In fact, my son also bought different things based on, you know, what you feel like, what after your own research. So for me, I have already bought is SXP. This one I went in at about 168. Now it's about 235, something like that lah. The price will keep changing. I have bought XRP. I bought at 26 cents. Now it's roughly about 50 cents now, right? I bought all this like less than a week. XSP, and I just went into DOS, right? I bought DOS. So I bought DOS at 10 cents. Okay, planning to buy. That's for me. I want to buy XLM. I think I will buy ADA. I have to see when I want to go in. I definitely want to get carbon. I am waiting for Glimmer. I can't remember. Glimmer. Okay, this is a new project which is going to be listed soon. It will be launched by Moonbeam. I am following the channel. The moment it comes out, I will get it. I want to get it. And the rest I have not decided because I'm still doing my research. I intend to have at least 10 crypto in my portfolio. So you do your own research and you look at those that speaks to you, like what you want to buy is something that speaks to you, what you feel you're comfortable with, and never ever buy just because somebody is buying it. Never ever buy because someone says to buy it. Always do your own research, like the way I just told you.
Okay.
Okay. Any more
Okay.
question?
No
Jessica, you fallen
question.
asleep.
I'm okay. I need to really read to understand first.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah, so now I'm actually giving you like the
Basic.
so-called basic, so that at least you know how to go in. You don't simply go
Yeah.
in. It's not like
Correct.
people say, then you go in. Simply go in. You must look at the chart. You don't just
Yes.
go in.
Yeah. Need to study the chart first. First, you need to understand the chart first.
Mm.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm.
Can. I don't have questions actually.
So I hope it has helped to give you like some
Pointer.
level of comfort. Like I
Mm.
said, if you want to do the normal one, you don't want too complicated, you just go into Binance, you just trade the top 20 or the top 50. That is quite safe. Just know that you buy low, sell high, the basic.
Yeah, lor.
The only problem is people get FOMO. They see go on, then they want to buy. It's the emotion that you cannot tahan. But even if you buy high, okay, if you actually really look at it logically, if you look at ADA, what I show you, ADA and XLM, XRP, they're all below $1. Very, very cheap. So it's worth it, even though it is so-called high on the chart, because the potential of it going up more than $1 is always there, right? Because they are in the top 10 now. You just look at it logically. XRP, XLM, ADA, DOT, those that I showed you, they're all like top 10. If they are in top 10 and they are less than $1, then I think it's like a no-brainer I can buy. Right? And the potential will shoot up one, so even though to me it's like at the very worst, very soy, maybe you make 2 times long, very soy already. Very soy already in crypto. But in crypto you should be making at least 10 times.
Okay, I see.
Your soy
Actually, I'm
will go 2
interested.
times.
Yeah, I'm interested in the carbon, no?
A carbon should be good, I think. But to tell you very frankly, the one that has a lot of potential now, a lot of hype, is really should go into the field that I like a lot, which I was showing you just now. And I will show you guys again, because I think it kind of partially answer Helen's question. Okay, let me share again. Yeah, I really like carbon because it speaks to me. So sometimes when you look at something, you have to look at, does it speak to you? If it speaks to you, then you can go ahead and buy already. If it doesn't speak to you, like you feel like something wrong like that, then don't go and buy. No matter how anybody say, you also don't buy. Okay, let me go into CoinGecko again. And just show you a little bit more on CoinGecko. But I feel that even though you don't play very big, you play small, so it's very good lah. The crypto, I think should go in. It's worth it lah. It's really worth it. So actually, if you were to look at this, you see Cardano is actually ADA. It's less than $1. It's number 4, So it's no-brainer I can buy. But I'm just waiting for it to cool down. Remember, I was showing you the chart is going up. I'm waiting for it to cool down. Then if you look at Polkadot, okay lah, consider very high $23, but the potential of upside is again there. But if you don't want to take the risk, you don't buy. XRP I already bought, 48 cents, I think it's still worth it. It's 48 cents, you know what I mean? So you just look at the top 10 coin, the rest where got so cheap one. You see, Binance 127, Litecoin 176, 26, right? 400 over. So if you look at it logically, you know already it's a no-brainer. ADA and XRP is a no-brainer. Then the top 20 coin is actually quite okay one. You can actually go into any of the top 20 coin if you like it. I actually quite like Uniswap. Tron is also a good coin. Tron is a very good coin. It's only like what? 4 cents. Right? Tron is basically it's a network that you trade crypto on.
Yes.
So if you look at
Oh.
the chart, it's number anything that is top 20, top 50, they're all is 22, so it's not too bad. And then if you were to look, it has gone up and then now it goes down. So potential for upside, right? You just see this chart, you know. I mean, you just use some simple logic because I will actually analyze the chart. But for you guys, instead of analyzing the chart, you just look at this already, you know already. Then down. Okay. So what is the potential that you go back up here? Very high potential, lor. What is the potential that you will go higher than this, especially during crypto run? Also very high, lor. So it's actually about statistics, right? What is the propensity of it going up, especially when it's 4 cents?
Yeah.
Right? Then you just have to hold a bit, lah. Like I said, don't try and do something where you go and put your entire salary in, and then that's all you need. All the month, the whole month, that's all you have, to eat, and then you go and put in. I think then die, lah.
So what is the minimum that you would buy for this?
There's no minimum or maximum. It's really up to you. If you are a billionaire, you got a couple of 100,000 in your pocket in now. Like if it's 100,000, it's no big deal for you. Then you put 100,000. You know what I mean? So if like I just explained, right? If your budget is 2,000, then maybe for each and every one, if you divide into 10 portfolio, you're talking about 200 ringgit. If your budget is 20,000, then you're talking about 2,000. Roughly, that's a guide. Right? So you just take a look at this. Then, okay, let's say if you like Tron and you don't know what is Tron all about. I know what Tron all about because I was trading on Tron, and Tron is pretty good. Right now, I think because their price is so low, when you trade using the Tron network, the fees is 0. So it's really good. I think they're trying to do some promotion. So, okay, let me see. See, like some of these coins, right? Okay, what I will do is if I were just to look at like this, like NAM. NAM is 34 cents. It's pretty good. It's gone up. I probably won't buy it. That's because I normally like it to pull down before I buy. Then, like I will try to take those that are not too expensive so that it has a potential upside, a bigger potential upside than if it is already very expensive, then the movement to go upside will be not as much. Okay, Solana is a big hype. Solana, if you do some research on Solana, it is supposed to be like Ethereum. So if Solana actually works out like Ethereum, it'll go very well. Wow, this die looks horrible.
Wow.
This looks horrible, whatever it is, so I don't want to go in there. Okay, when you see that this one doesn't go up or down,
Guys,
like,
not an investment.
Wow.
Huh? Sorry?
No, it's not an investment. It's a stable coins pegged to the US dollar.
Die.
So it will
Somebody
always
asked
be
me to buy
around
DAI.
99 cents to $1.
Okay.
Nobody will buy DAI. You use DAI as liquidity mining, or you just want to peg it against your. You want
Somebody
to
asked me to buy
just
DAI,
basically
So die lah, die only need to die already.
this one sushi is quite good. Like,
DAI, then your money won't change lah.
Sushi swap, sushi.
Sushi is same as uni.
Dash.
So what about Silica?
Kusama.
Silica.
Sorry, I can't hear. What's that?
Silica.
In the background, I cannot hear him.
Silica.
Zilika.
54.
9 cents.
Zil. ZIL. Okay, let me look at Zil.
Number 54.
Oh, this one.
Ah.
54, 9 cents.
It's all the way up and coming down, is it?
Somebody is looking at this one now. He just bought.
Ooh, looks good. try to look at Zeal. Interesting. This one I have to look research lah. You have to go and find out more. XLM definitely I'm going in. Dodge, a lot of people are talking about Dodge. Okay.
Okay.